First Kings chapter 4. Solomon's officials. King Solomon ruled over Israel, and these were his officials: Azariah son of Zadok priest, Elihoreph and Ahijah the sons of Shisha secretaries, Jehoshaphat son of Ahilud court historian, Benaiah son of Jehoiada in charge of the army, Zadok and Abiathar priests, Azariah son of Nathan in charge of the deputies, Zabud son of Nathan a priest and advisor to the king, Ahishar in charge of the palace, and Adoniram son of Abda in charge of forced labor. Solomon had 12 deputies for all Israel. They provided food for the king and his household. Each one made provision for 1 month out of the year. These were their names: Ben-Hur in the hill country of Ephraim, Ben-Decker in Makaz, Shalbem, Beth-Shemesh, and Elon-Beth-Hanan. Ben-Hesed in Aruboth, he had Soko and the whole land of Hepher. Ben-Abinadab in Al-Naphath Dor. Taphath, daughter of Solomon, was his wife. Baana son of Ahilud in Tanakh, Megiddo, and all Beth-Shin, which is beside Zarathan, below Jezreel, from Beth-Shin to Abel Meholah, as far as the other side of Jokmeam. Ben-Geber in Ramoth Gilead, he had the villages of Jair son of Manasseh, which are in Gilead, and he had the region of Argob, which is in Bashan, 60 great cities with walls and bronze bars. Ahinadab son of Iddo in Mahanaim, Ahimaaz in Naphtali, he also had married a daughter of Solomon, Basemath. Baana son of Hushiah in Asher and Baloth, Jehoshaphat son of Paruah in Issachar, Shemaiah son of Elah in Benjamin, Geber son of Uri in the land of Gilead, the country of Sihon king of the Amorites and of Og king of Bashan. There was one deputy in the land of Judah. Solomon's provisions. Judah and Israel were as numerous as the sand by the sea. They were eating, drinking, and rejoicing. Solomon ruled over all the kingdoms from the Euphrates River to the land of the Philistines, and as far as the border of Egypt. They offered tribute and served Solomon all the days of his life. Solomon's provisions for 1 day were 150 bushels of fine flour and 300 bushels of meal, 10 fattened oxen, 20 range oxen, and 100 sheep, besides deer, gazelles, roebucks, and pen-fed poultry, for he had dominion over everything west of the Euphrates from Tifshah to Gaza, and over all the kings west of the Euphrates. He had peace on all his surrounding borders. Throughout Solomon's reign, Judah and Israel lived in safety from Dan to Beersheba, each man until his own vine and his own fig tree. Solomon had 40,000 stalls of horses for his chariots, and 12,000 horsemen. Each of those deputies for a month in turn provided food for King Solomon and for everyone who came to King Solomon's table. They neglected nothing. Each man brought the barley and the straw for the chariot teams and the other horses to the required place according to his assignment. Solomon's wisdom and literary gifts. God gave Solomon wisdom, very great insight, and understanding as vast as the sand of the seashore. Solomon's wisdom was greater than the wisdom of all the people of the east, greater than all the wisdom of Egypt. He was wiser than anyone, wiser than Ethan the Ezrahite, and Heman, Calcol, and Darda sons of Mahal. His reputation extended to all the surrounding nations. Solomon composed 3,000 proverbs, and his songs numbered 1,005. He described trees from the cedar in Lebanon to the hyssop growing out of the wall. He also taught about animals, birds, reptiles, and fish. People came from everywhere, sent by every king on earth who had heard of his wisdom, to listen to Solomon's wisdom.